Sensational Saturday, everyone. This is Furley Almonte from the D Word. My co host, Carolina Denhart, would not be able to join us today because she was once again called on emergency and she's out there servicing so many people from the Divorce Dynasty platform. Well, today is another spectacular episode because I am joined by two incredible ladies who actually would be able to help you get top dollars for your home and also be able to enjoy your surrounding with their magical geniuses. Well, I actually just met these ladies during the photo shoot of Divorce Dynasty at the airport in Wall, New Jersey, at the Monmouth County Executive Airport, and I was really blown alone by how beautiful their energies are. They're all smiling all the time, very very approachable, and definitely very heartwarming to be around. And that translates very beautifully into their work. I love the name of their company, From House to Home Unlimited. Well, I'm going to have them share what they do, but let me first brag about them. Okay. From House to Home Unlimited was created by two lifelong friends. Christine Trabattoni and Monica Rome have joined forces to bring you multiple home services in the interior design, decorating, home staging, organizing, and home cleanouts. Oh my gosh, that's so stressful. Uh, Christine Trabattoni is a professional home stager and has 21 years of experience in the fine jewelry industry. Monica Rome is an independent interior designer and has 14 years of experience in residential design. If you're going through a divorce or starting a new chapter in your life, Christine and Monica are here to help you navigate peacefully through the life changing events. I know what it's like. They can guide you whether you're buying a new house, selling your home, or in need professional staging, wanting to design or decorate your new home, and if you need to get organized, declutter, and clean out. You know what they say, out with the old and in with the new.
Right.
Don't start your new life without them. From cluttered to clean, from simple to styled, Christine and Monica are transforming lives one room at a time. Oh my goodness, how many people do really need you? Because I could see not only like whether it be a realtor or it could be just an ordinary person who would like to have their surrounding just cleaned out, because you know what they say, what's that quote, like a cluttered surrounding is like a cluttered mind or something like that.
Right.
Yeah. And so
Can't
um
function.
yes. So please, first of all, say hello to the audience, and I'd love to know how you guys got together and basically able to fuse together your geniuses to be able to provide these incredible services of yours.
Well,
go ahead,
first of all,
Mom.
thank you for having us on.
Thank you
Christine
so
and I are
much.
so excited about being with you today. We have known each other for 45 years, and we have been friends for a very, very long time, have been through a lot together in our lives. And the one most important thing is we have a relationship of trust. We've been talking about joining our forces for many, many years and decided to start this company together. And we're basically both in the industry of customer service. We help people.
Right.
Christine will tell you about her background and mine. And for us, we love helping people. And certainly going through a divorce is a very stressful time, a very emotional time. And we want to be able to help people go into their next chapter of life with less stress, and we want to help them do that.
How about you, Christine? Tell us about your background. Is it Christine with a jewelry design background?
I do have a jewelry design
Yeah.
background.
How
I
does that integrate into your interior decorating?
Well, that's the funny part. That's where the unlimited comes in.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
So when Monica and I discussed everything, and with my 21 years of experience, if a divorced woman has a ring, has jewelry that she no longer wants or needs, we can do anything with it. We can sell it. We can rearrange everything. We can try to make that diamond into something else. So my experience I have with that is the unlimited part. But what we want to focus on first is the home designs. and helping divorced women or men primarily get through everything they need to get through. And the logical word was peacefully. So doing it peacefully, knowing that you have two women that can take care of everything for you, we can become your friend. We can just take everything from one place into another, or change what you have into something that's now yours, starting over. So we have a lot of different ways to run with this. It's so far so good. Everybody seems to be really, really happy, and we're just hoping we could just go forward. And the platform that we're on right now, we're super excited about.
We're just
Neither
getting
one of
started.
us. Yeah, we're just getting started. Yeah. So
When Monica said you've been friends for 45 years, damn, they were friends since they were babies.
yes, yes.
We
Yep.
we met in elementary school. We met in
Mhm.
elementary school,
Because
and
I'm looking at you, it's like you can't be more than 45. So I said,
Oh, thank you so
oh yeah,
much.
thank you.
Thank you so much. No, we've been through a lot together. We've been
Yeah.
through a lot. I mean, I don't usually share this a lot, but in 2017, I was diagnosed with breast cancer, and I'm a survivor, and we decided we want to do something together that we always wanted to do. The friendship, everything that we have, we could do in our own way, on our own terms. And, I worked for someone for a very long time, and I said it was time for me to spread my wings. So,
You had mentioned something really, like I'm getting goosebumps in here because it's not only through divorce that people need your services. Because when you're ill, for instance, you don't have the strength to be able to go through stuff.
no.
Of course, it makes you even more stressed and probably more ill, having to deal with the idea that you have to tackle all of your things and even keep your surroundings serene so that can lend well to healing. How does interior decorating actually lend to healing somebody's environment?
That's a good question, actually. Um, I think when your surroundings are beautiful and simplified and organized,
Mm-hmm.
it helps you feel better. It helps you get going. If
Mm-hmm.
your life is in disarray, you're going through a divorce, you're going through health issues, you're going through anything, you're in a pandemic. I mean, there's so many different
Right.
stressful and emotional things that impact your lives. And um, I think when you have beautiful surroundings, you have someone on your side to help you get through it, no matter what. If it's helping you decorate your home to make it how you want it after going through a divorce, or if it's organizing your life or helping you clean out stuff that's been piled up forever, whatever the circumstances are,
Mm-hmm.
we're here to help you.
That's one thing that really stands out about you ladies, is because there's something just incredibly light about your energy. Like you can feel that you can relate
I
to
wish
people.
I knew how to fix this so I wasn't doing this all the time. I see that, and I'm trying to make there. Is that better?
Yes.
Okay. I'm sorry.
That's what
What's
happens in live broadcasts, right? Like it's okay, it doesn't have to be perfect. We are in our surroundings. So yeah, oftentimes we were actually having a little technical difficulty coming on
Mm-hmm.
onto the broadcast. But like you look very beautiful, Christine. But I understand it's not as easy when you're holding a phone and your
I
arms.
know. I know.
But anyways, we continue to deliver value. That's what we are, resilient.
Mm-hmm.
And
Yes, we
exactly.
are.
yeah,
Yes,
we
we
are.
We can
are.
handle anything.
Yes, exactly. And just like as what I was saying, the energy that you bring is so warm and so kind and so compassionate, because that is very important when you're dealing with people going through a more emotional turmoil
Mm-hmm.
in their lives, right? Now, I am very curious from your standpoint, what is the difference working with male clients as opposed to women?
Well, it's funny. We're working with a male client right now, but it seems to be that his mom is making a lot of the decisions. So, there
Yes.
you go again. That's kind of funny, like he's going to his mom, and goodness, she likes everything that we're doing. So, but
Right.
I think we don't have a lot so far, more women, but we're happy to, I mean, they move out too,
Yeah.
Or and men,
Yeah.
they,
Sometimes.
with men, put in the television, a bed, and a sofa, they're good.
Exactly.
You don't have to beautify their surroundings so much. Like it's so much more streamlined. Women are a lot more emotional, I would say. Like we like
Absolutely.
colors. Actually, I don't know if you could see from behind me, but I love pops of colors because it just brings out different energies.
Absolutely.
Okay, what is your style? What would you say? Like, how do you choose a style for for certain clients?
Well, our styles
Well,
are
actually,
different. It's funny.
yeah, it's true. Yeah.
Okay,
Our styles
My
are
style is
different.
very different from Christine's style.
Hmm.
okay, okay, Christine, you go first. What's your style?
So my style is, I love antiques. I love anything that's old. I love going to garage sales. I love trying to do that kind of stuff. I'm not very I'm more of a farmhouse kind of girl, that's kind of the way I go. And I do bring a lot of pops and color and, of color and stuff like that. But Monica's is her style is completely different. So go ahead, Mon.
Yeah, I used to be more into the antiques and the older things, and as I've gotten older, my taste has changed, and I'm much more into contemporary, maybe more transitional now. I've moved a few times in the last few years, and I've purged many times, and I've
Right.
kind of simplified my life a little bit more. So I'm into more less of things now than I was in the past, and I'm at a different stage in my life. My husband and I are empty nesters, so our kids are out of the house. So I feel like I don't need as much as I used to when the kids were
Mm-hmm.
around. So it's different, and people's tastes change over the years, and
Right.
everybody has their own style, their own. Some people, I love color, for example. Some people, they don't. They're afraid of color. So, we have to meet with clients and see where they live and what their lifestyle is about, and
And what
and
their
we build our.
personality. It's all about their personality. They may have had something
Absolutely.
in their one home and want something totally different for their other home, for their new home.
Right.
So, and that's
Right.
how we kind of transition. And what we like mostly to do is transition from one home to the next.
You know, um,
Right.
I love that you both have different styles because it basically feels that if you're working with somebody, you know that you are going to adapt to whatever their lifestyle is, or
Right.
whatever. Because mine is very
Absolutely.
whimsical. My sister describes me as very whimsical. Like it's a lot of fun, a lot of vibrant energy, and I
Yeah.
cannot find myself in a very, I almost every room in my home has a little story to it, like a little different energy, and I think that's what you do. Now, one of the things that, besides divorce, a lot of people right now also are downsizing. As a matter of fact, I just interviewed somebody who serves the senior community. She calls it smart sizing, and so the smart sizing is oftentimes also very stressful because you have to let go of a lot of things
We
that
sure do. We
emotion.
sure
How
do.
do you deal with people who won't let go?
Mm-hmm.
Well, yeah, it depends on what they're letting go of. If somebody has sentimental things in their family and they want to hold on to, um, you know, I always recommend put it away, pack it away in a box. Mark it on the outside
Mm-hmm.
what special the contents are, and you can revisit it another time. Because I've also seen people that I have a friend that just recently moved and totally downsized, moved to the other side of the country. I helped her pack, move, purge, and she went through her house like windstorm. And now, 6 months later, she's like, "Oh, I wish I didn't do that. I wish I didn't do that." And I was like, you kind of.
It was
I know she
right.
sold her
It's
house
too late.
quickly and needed to move, but she kind of purged a little too much, and she's got things, kind of in storage all over the place. So I kind of had to reel her in and help her a little bit to say, okay, this is really what you should be doing. And you don't have to necessarily, get rid of everything, but you have to kind of put things into categories of what's
Right.
important, what's not important, what you can live with, what you can't live without. And, it's very individual.
So there's a lot of therapy and coaching infused into your business.
It's
Absolutely.
personal. It's
Yes.
very, very personal. One thing that we
Yeah,
do
it
and that we're
is.
very proud of is people that do not want their furniture, do not want things. They're always happy to know that we're giving it to people that need it. We're giving it
Yes.
to we kind of joined forces a little bit with a couple of women's groups, and
Yeah.
That's awesome.
to
Yeah.
us
So
that's
we,
extremely important.
mhm.
Extremely. So that when we say that to our clients, they appreciate it.
I
We're just
love
not
that.
throwing it out. We're making use of it.
There's a
Right.
lot of heart also in what you
Absolutely.
do. That's amazing.
Thank
You
you.
know, because the fact you make it a lot easier for them to let go because they know it's not going to just the trash. It's going to somebody
Hmm.
who
Right.
would lovingly use it. Now,
There's a
okay,
lot of
let's talk
people in
about the
need
real estate.
that
Yeah. Let's talk about the real estate market. Okay. Now a lot of people are actually making mass exodus from their homes in the city
They
because
sure are.
everybody is now basically can work from home. Everything's virtual. They don't need to spend so much money having an apartment or a home in the city, and so they're coming closer to the shore. They're smart sizing, so to speak. So, how would a home stager, an organizer, or decorator enhance the value of the selling price?
Well, actually, a lot of people are moving out of the city and they're moving into the suburbs. And a lot of people with the current situation are working from home. And home offices have become a huge value for homes
Hmm.
now because people have to set up an office or a studio or whatever their business may be. They now have to set it up in their home. So it's a little bit of a challenging time depending on, who's
Right.
at home and what the space you
Yeah. Some of
have.
the
And
kids are coming home. The kids are
yeah,
working home, or
exactly.
if you would have it in your home office, your child's there. He's back. She's back.
Not
Yeah,
only
yeah,
that, with the teleeducation now being hybrid, the kids also need a space. And
Yes.
so it's how do you keep the noise down? How do you make it still look somehow professional? So
exactly.
that's really a great point. So on the decorating aspect, how about from the selling point, like when you stage it and when you organize and decorate it in a certain way, how does it increase the value of the selling price?
Staging it,
Yes.
it just makes life easier. It's just I think it makes a huge impact. It's just a way to make it feel homey and a way to make it feel, I don't know, Mon, what do you like? It's just like a
Well,
peaceful
yeah, and it's
feeling.
about adding value. It's about adding value to your home. Um, what I've noticed during this time is some people are home now, right? Everybody's home, kids are home, you're working from home, and people are now looking at their home and they're saying, "Wow, we haven't done this in a while," or "This room needs to be painted,"
Hmm.
or "We need a home office now, so maybe we should think about." Converting a room or maybe even adding on. I mean, I've seen with certain clients and even with my neighbors and where I live and friends that people are now spending money on their homes.
Hmm.
They're maintaining it, they're updating it, they're adding on to it, they're um, definitely getting more organized because they're working from their home. They want their lives to be more organized.
Yep,
And this is
exactly.
kind of the new norm for everyone. So
Exactly.
no matter what you're
Hmm.
doing, you're adding value to your home. And people that maybe thought about moving, the real estate market now is definitely up. You have people leaving New York City, they're moving to all parts of New Jersey, and we're seeing a big uptick in real estate. So people that are also thinking about, oh, maybe we were going to move next year, but oh, maybe we'll do it this year since the
Hmm.
market has turned around. So there's so many factors involved, but we can help with all of that.
Actually, as you know, as a I am among the many things that I do, I'm also a realtor. And what I find is that instead of, say, for example, showing a home and it's empty, when you put certain, especially how beautiful you can decorate it because you're very artistic and you're very
Yeah.
classy the way you present it, it eliminates the burden from people having to imagine what that space could look like. Oftentimes, they would probably fall in love with the way you decorated it and keep it the way it
That
is.
is true. That's very true.
True.
and, and so now people
True.
will say, like, that would, I would imagine, would add the value, because now if they would say, oh, this is actually incredible for that, oh, what a great idea, oh, this would be a great place for me to do my home office, and boom,
Right.
now
Right.
the imagination runs wild, and then there's going to be a bidding war because of what you have done to create that magnificent space
Hmm.
for them to see. So it's almost like you're painting what their future could be like. I love that
Exactly.
about what you do.
Right.
And what's
And
funny,
staging
people
is
don't even realize the things that they have in their own home and they're moving. There's so many different ways to use your furniture and to put them in different spots and to even redo your furniture. All people, everyone that I know, like we have a couple places here, they're redoing it. They're making it, they're antiquing it. People don't realize that they have some, what is that in the background?
I know that.
you
Okay.
have a cat?
No, actually, it's my fan. I said, what is that noise? Like, I just wanted to make sure nothing explodes.
Oh my
So
gosh.
it's my electric fan. It's like,
Oh,
what is that?
geez,
I know it sounds like a screeching cat,
it did.
Good.
right? So unless
You know what?
unless that what managed to get into my home.
Oh my gosh.
So anyway, Christine, I
We've
am very,
partnered
very.
also.
What's that, dearie?
Sorry, I was saying
What'd you
that
say,
we've
Mon?
partnered with a lot of real estate agents that, and we've helped them with also staging their properties, because the hardest thing is to try to sell a house that's empty.
That is
People
very,
walk
very
into a
hard.
home and they look and they're like, they can't visualize,
Right.
sometimes, rooms are pretty easy to identify. It's a bedroom, it's a bathroom, it's a kitchen, but you have some rooms that they're like, oh, should this be a family room, or should this be the
Mhm.
dining room, or should we make this a billiard room or whatever. So when a home is empty and there's no furniture in it, we can actually stage it to help the realtor sell the property. Because I think when customers come in and have a visual of what a house can look like with furniture, it helps sell it, as opposed to seeing a property that's completely empty. And a lot of people cannot visualize, and
No.
they have a
Yeah.
hard time looking past empty walls.
Exactly. And people just, like, too minimalistic to the point that they just
Yeah, exactly. Right.
TV in the sofa in a bed. That's it. Like nothing else. Like,
Right.
but it's nice to be around like a beautiful surrounding as well. Just a little
Of course.
inspiration here and there, and also a way to showcase your lifestyle, your taste, your memories. That is like a really big thing as well. Now, Christine, I have a question for you, because this is the part of your business that says "and more," right? The unlimited part of it. You had said something about, this is something that's very unique to you guys, because I've never heard of stagers, organized and interior decorators that actually even integrated jewelry. And true, if somebody has gone through a divorce and they have like a lot of like, what would they do with the engagement ring, right? Like,
Right. Right.
no, what do people do with their engagement ring? Like, so tell me, like, give us a little bit more on an insight of what people can do with their jewelry as they're going through life transitions.
So a woman has a beautiful engagement ring and she no longer wants to wear it. Some women don't want to wear it at all ever again. So I'm sorry, I'm trying to get myself organized here. Oh boy. I'm sorry. I've probably made everybody sick that's watching with me moving all the time.
We're getting vertigo.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Every time I can't turn my head and then I'm like, oh.
I know.
So,
You're good.
So-
You're good.
I mean, this platform that Monica and I are doing is all about homes, but because of the experience I have in the jewelry industry, it we want to help these women. We want to help people as much as we can. And I have the credentials, I have the knowledge, and I have the people that know how to change or redo or re-examine, or even, I mean, I have the influence of people that could sell their pieces for them. And this is big, you know, I mean, so it's all about the trust factor. And obviously,
Right.
if we're coming into their home and this, you know, some people just don't know where to go or what to do, and like they don't want to use the ring, they don't want to use the diamonds from the engagement ring or the wedding band, but there's so many things you can do, and I wish I had pictures and I would show you. um
They could rework it. They could take that diamond out of a ring and rework it into a necklace or
I
bracelet.
have seen so many beautiful things, and you think it's difficult, but it's not, and it just changes the
Mhm.
whole, it just changes everything. You can make that engagement ring look like a cocktail ring. And that's happening now. Women are wearing big cocktail rings, and it's a fun thing.
Mhm.
I do, like in the past, we do see that women really don't want their ring anymore. They'd rather sell it and buy something else. So that's also a factor. But it's like if you do it, it's like a new debut of your jewelry. It's just a brand new facet of your life.
Yeah. You're recreating your jewelry, you're recreating your life. You know,
Mm-hmm.
what beautiful new beginnings, giving your
Absolutely.
jewelry a second chance.
Yes.
Monica, can you please go over the menu of services that how from house to home unlimited offer? What are the different services that you offer?
Can you
Well,
hear
we
Monica?
do,
Oh.
yeah. So we do interior design, we do decorating. Um, we could design your whole house. We could do one room. We could help you with renovations. Um, we do decorating if you want us to come in for the holidays and decorate your home, your room,
Mm-hmm.
your front
That's really
door, your
fun.
porch. Yeah, Christine's really good at that, actually. We do organizing, anything from organizing your whole home. You need just um, simple things like, and one thing actually to also take into consideration, which I wanted to mention before, when you are selling your home, you need to think about getting your house organized to get it ready to be sold, because people will be
Mm-hmm.
coming in and opening your closets, opening your cabinets,
It's
opening
big.
your
That's it. To
drawers,
me, it's
and
big.
they are going to be looking at everything because, right, they want to see every detail of the house. So the more organized you are, the more beautiful your home looks, the better chance you have that it's going to sell. Um, and then we also do clean outs. So if you need to purge and get
Mm-hmm.
rid of, we can help you with all of that, and help you donate to some wonderful causes, and just help you in any way we can to in your next chapter of
That's
your
really
life.
important to us, that we're giving back. To these women's organizations. It's really, really important to us.
Very.
There's a lot of stuff in the
People in,
world that we're all really sad
yeah,
about now. It's just
yeah,
it's a different world we live in. And if we
yeah. It's a
can
very
make somebody's
stressful
life
time.
a little less horrific in some cases and make it a little bit more
Hmm.
peaceful and they can sleep better, that's, I mean, we've been through a lot of stuff, so
Right.
so happy to help somebody out. That's the friendship that we have. That's kind of how we roll.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's really very, very admirable. Before we close, I would love to hear from you that what give our audience one special tip each on how they can start getting their home organized.
Geez, I'm such an organizer. I don't even like it's like a little crazy, but I love to do it. And I know Monica does too. Like it's just it you have to go through and you have to get rid of stuff. I mean, you
Yeah.
have to it's just declutter first. That's,
Yeah.
I would say,
We
is one
hold
of the
on to a
first
lot of
things you have to do. You have to declutter. You really, and
What
then
mindset? What mindset? Like if I was decluttering my space, What should I be thinking so that it would be easier for me to let go?
I think you need a partner to do it with. You need one of us to be like, do you really need that? Like, let's move. I think you need, because you won't. I mean, you won't throw it away on your own. You'd be like, oh, I don't know, what can I do? But like
It's true.
Monica,
It's a hard thing to kind of go through that, because you look at it and you go, oh,
it's so personal.
I
It
may
really is
need
so personal.
that, or oh, I remember this, or it can turn into like, 8 hours instead of a 2 hour job, because you reminisce, especially when you're purging and cleaning out and organizing, you reminisce. And
A
we all
family,
have, I think, kind of,
they all,
yeah, simplified our lives a bit. And we really don't need so much stuff that we have. And
you
I
don't.
think the first thing is, if you want to start, you start with a specific space. It doesn't even have to be a whole room. It could be a bunch of cabinets and drawers, and you just one by one go through each one, and just start making piles of things you want to keep, things you want to get rid of, and things you're not so sure about. And the things you're not so sure about, you can spend a little extra time on, but the things that you need and the things you don't need should be really really easy to decide.
Yeah. My sister actually, they're relocating and they've purchased a home in Las Vegas. And one of the things that she had a hard time letting go of were the pictures. And so she scanned every single one of them. And now she
Yeah.
can let go of the actual pictures. So it is less material baggage to have to handle. So, I think that we've smartened up a lot also in being able to handle, but not everybody is like that, and would definitely need somebody like you, because if they're dealing with emotional stuff, it's very hard for them to let go. So definitely somebody like you, an organizer, declutterer, basically serenity maker. I just gave you another
Yes.
Right.
serenity maker.
Serenity now.
I like
How do they reach you? What's the best way for them to connect with you when they're ready to hire you as a homestager, organizer, declutterer, or serenity maker?
Well, right now,
Well, we have a website.
but we want to
Go
talk
ahead,
to them.
Christine.
Yes. Okay. What's your telephone number?
Okay, Monica, go ahead.
So my number is 201-207-8191.
And mine is 732-803-8551. We want to connect with our clients. We want to speak to them. We want to know them. We want to know them. So call
Yeah.
us. We will
Call us. Yeah.
Is
one.
there a fee to speak with you and consult with you?
No,
No.
no, we have free consultations.
So what are you waiting for? It's free consultation. They'll be able to help you gain clarity on your goals, help you move through, and be able to strategize with you. And if you would love to engage their services, they're here. They're absolutely wonderful. I know them, and they're just really phenomenal women to work with. And guess what? If you ever have to let go of some of your stuff, those that you don't need, they even donate it to their favorite charities of people that need the things that you don't. So I hope that this has awakened in so many of us the need to declutter, to organize, and to know that you are not alone. There is Christine Trabattoni and Monica Rome from House to Home Unlimited.
Thank
They can offer you much more than just what was shared in here. They have a very beautiful heart. And of course, they are part of the Divorce Dynasty platform. Well, on behalf of Carolina Denhard, this is
Thank
Furley
you, Shirley.
Amonte. Until next time, thank you so much, Christine and Monica. What a pleasure.
Thank
Thank
you.
See you
you.
around
Thank you
our
so much
next
for
one.
having us.
Mwah.
Okay, bye bye. Take
Thank
care.
you. Enjoy
Bye.
your weekend.
You too. Bye
Bye.
bye.
Bye.